riding my bike earlier at I started going to Berkeley Avenue during the pandemic in 2019, and I was one of the volunteers that would put out every day at 7:30 in the morning. And it really, during a dark hour from COVID, it really was the bright light. It brought lots of our neighbors together. People had never met before are now really good friends. Andy, Don Ziv, my friend Kate Micken. We started riding bikes together on 34th Avenue. We were all women who liked to ride bikes. But before that, before 34th Avenue, we were afraid to ride bikes. But when 34th Avenue was closed to traffic for much of the day, we started riding our bikes every day during the pandemic. It was just a relief. Again, in a period of darkness, it was light. I will say that I'm so happy that the Sale Park is permanent now, but I do think that the whole issue of safety and design is a real issue. It's just, I don't know anyone who understands where they're supposed to be. Whether I ride my bike, I'm nervous as a bike rider, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I'm also nervous as a pedestrian. And I work with a lot of people and families in the neighborhood, and I'm actually hearing this quite frequently, that they're concerned for their children and their children's safety. They love 34th Avenue, and that the moped really should not be allowed on 34th Avenue. We need to find some other alternative. I think, again, pedestrians need to come first on 34th Avenue, even as a bike rider. I think that pedestrians, children, and seniors, they need to come first. So thank you guys, the commissioners, and all the DOT people for coming. I really appreciate it, and I hope you hear what we're all saying. We do appreciate your hard work, Deb. So thank you.
Thank you, Rhoda. Next up, we have Michael Torby, followed by Lethia Dorfa.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna call that girl out.
Thank you. I appreciate
Go in the back.
I'm
going in the back.
Everybody already said how important it is.
Get that shit on, all right?
It's not going anywhere. So I'll skip that part. One thing that came up, we're here about the mopeds, but in that graphic, it talks about e-bikes that are here to go 20 miles per hour also. We're really splitting a fine hair there in terms of the damage that can be done. We already heard from somebody who was hit by an e-bike and her back is wrecked. We need to give thought to all of these things. It cannot be just that we're talking mopeds and we're asking to share space. How can we make sure all of these things are going at the same speed for all these people? There was a car crash around the corner from me last weekend. I don't know the details of it. It was bad enough. It was taped off. Police officers were there the next morning handing out Vision Zero pamphlets. As I read this pamphlet, I was surprised by how the responsibility of avoiding a car crash is frequently put on the pedestrian. We need to be on the lookout for distracted drivers, or we may be hit. And while vigilance is always welcome, I think that needs to be remembered. Because we talk about the risk of being hit, it does just sound like an accident, like whoops and shrug and what can we do? But what's really happening is drivers crash their cars into people, and drivers crash their mopeds into children. That's the real reality of it, and we cannot let that happen. The pedestrians and this community deserve better.
Yeah, because it's bullshit. It's a bullshit.
Thank you, Michael, for your testimony.
Oh, shit.
I will call Lethia Dorfa, followed by Leslie Young.
Ooh.
She's responsible for the moped crisis.
Thank you so much,
Oh my God, this is such a...
Councilmember Shaker, Jessica, Raga, and also Catalina, the legislators and DOT for being here and hosting his important town hall to discuss the issues of infrastructure. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak. My name is Lethia Dorfa. I'm the Director of Workers' Justice from 2020, but also with Workers' Justice since 2019. And I have been organizing low-wage workers for more than 15 years. In my organizing experience, actually started here in Jackson Heights.
Fake
So I'm excited to be
deliveristas.
back.
Fake deliveristas.
Hey, Chris, I let you go for a while in this. Come to my community.
Responsible for this, right, bro? She responsible for this, man. Stop playing around, man. You let all the non-profit. No, bro. You let all the non-profits speak. You let all the non-profits speak. But you give the regular people the last to speak. Get out of here, bro. You let all the non-profits speak. She's a fake deliverista, bro. She's a fraud, bro. She's a pure fraud, bro. She's a fraud. She's a fraud, bro. She's a fraud, bro. I'm living, bro. You're a fraud, Lygia. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. You are a fraud. You are a fraud, Lygia. You are a fraud. You are a fraud. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, bro.
Thank you so much.
Leaving.
So I'm here